Hello, this is Priscilla with Scylla Travel, and I'm back. I had technical difficulty, so sorry about that, but I am back. So let me see. I am gonna make sure that everybody can hear me. If you are there, I'm checking the comments. Can you hear me? Let me check my phone. That's the best way to check, you know? You hear all the bing, 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 bing. That is the best way to check. So I have a story. I have a story about this week, and it's related to what just happened. But let me see if I am. Well, my headset over here. Yeah. So now that I know that you can hear me, okay. This is Priscilla with Scylla Travel. And I am owner and operator of an experiential travel company. And I'm based in the Charleston, South Carolina area, where I help you live the dream through travel. How do I do that? You might be wondering. Number one, what does experiential travel mean? Because I don't know what that means. That's just a big word. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to help you explain. I'm going to draw the line. I'm just going to pull these concepts together. How I help you live the dream, and how you can live that dream through travel by immersing yourself into a particular travel experience. So, what I do is I design immersive escapes based on your unique needs, wants, desires, and dreams. I create customized, tailored travel experiences so dreamy that you'll remember them for years to come. So, in case you notice I look different today, I have my headset on because I had technical difficulties with the sound. I'm so glad that you can hear me now. So, Facebook user, if you want me to see your name, remember to grant StreamYard permission. She can hear me now. So, good. So, uh, moving right along. So, I check my phone. I People can hear me. Now, let me give you a little backstory. This week, I had no internet for the majority of the week, right? So um, the 29th was International Internet Day. And on the 29th, which was Thursday, I had no internet. Zippo, goose egg, nada, nothing. I had my equipment replaced on Tuesday, and right after that, it just could not, it didn't connect. Couldn't Every time the service guy came and reconnected or did something, as soon as he left, it would drop. So it was a never-ending saga. I must have had 10 visits from my cable company, because that's what I use. I use cable, high-speed internet, since that's what we've got right now where I live. I'll be glad when we get the fiber. But you just never know how much you need internet. We're doing everything online these days. So that was my saga. Whole 4 days without internet. But thank God I'm back up and running. Then just little things happen. So what is today? It's Halloween, isn't it? Some weird things have been happening this week, I tell you. But let's move right along, right? All right. So today's topic is it's about um, immersion therapy, right? So, what's immersion therapy? It's related to what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about uh, immersion is another word for experiential travel, experiencing the destination, whether that be a city, a town, a locale, you know, a particular place, or even an activity that you might want to engage with, where you can connect with the destination, connect with the people, connect with the culture, connect with the history, connect with the environment even. So, and I'll give you an example of an immersive type trip would be like a safari. Now, there are many types of safaris, and I know people see all kinds of things on TV about them, but safaris are immersive type trips where you go to, and they have safaris. Everybody knows they're in Africa, but they have safaris in India and they have safaris in other faraway places as well. But you go to the environment, or national parks or wherever, out in the wilderness outside of the city, and you're experiencing wildlife and the environment in its natural state, its most natural state, um, undisturbed. So you can observe the animals, nature, wildlife, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's considered one type. That's just one example of an immersive type trip. Now, there are many types of safaris, and as we go along, I'll be talking about them. However, I just wanted to give you just a background on what immersion therapy is, and as it relates to experiential travel. So I'm coining it immersion therapy because it's therapy, because many of us, all of us for the most part, we work, we have responsibilities, we have kids that we raised past tense or are raising. We have spouses, we have significant others, we even have parents, that we take care of. This is just our lives, and our extended family are, that family unit, our children, their lives are our lives. So these are things that we live with. So in addition to our jobs, we like to go to school and we like to go to training and we like to get, learn a career and do it. But it's a lot, once you get into it, it's a lot. So you're always learning. So experiential travel is a way to get away from the grind. You get to plug yourself into your vacation, unplug from the job, unplug your mind from what's going on there. I've been known to take my work phone and check my work email on vacation. If you're on one of my immersive trips, you won't have time to do that because you will be far away. Your mind will be far away. You won't have time, or even may not even have access. If you do, you won't have time, or you won't even have the desire to check that old email, that work email, or check that phone message, to see who called about the job. So, like I talked about, all these things that we have in our lives, especially in the United States, we just really work a lot, right? So in some of the circles that I am in, um, where I interact with a lot of partners, travel partners in other countries like Africa, New Zealand, Australia, some of these places, and they're like, even Europe, they're like, you Americans really work a lot. You guys have short vacations. You may only have a week or 10 days, where some of these folks take vacations for 3 weeks or a month. So we work a lot. So when we do get off, we need to unplug. We need to pull away. We need to rest, relax, and focus on getting our lives back. Getting back to who we are, right? So this kind of travel can be very transformational. And I'll give you an example of an upcoming trip. And it's a trip to Ghana in 2021. And that's going to be History, Heritage, and Safari Tour. So that, if you haven't heard me talk about it, you'll be hearing a lot more of it. But what I really wanted to bring your attention to is my new Facebook group. So I have a new Facebook group and it's called Immersive Travel Experiences and Adventures for people, for travel lovers. So if you're a travel lover and you want to get away and you want to immerse yourself in a destination, in a place, the culture, even the food, that's even a type, join the group. Join the Facebook group. The information is in this post. The information is also, if you're on Instagram, you can go up to the top to the bio section and click the link to join the group. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the post. If you're on Facebook, it's on the post. You can just click the link and join. It's called Immersive Travel Experiences and Adventures for Travel Lovers. And I'll just show you what that looks like. So this is the group. This is the group page. You can search for it by immersive travel experiences or travel adventures, but I've provided the link there for you. And there are some questions that you have to answer to join the group. It's basically like rules of behavior type questions, be kind and courteous. And there's an optional question where I'm asking you for your email. And if you decide to give me your email, then you'll be able to get on my list, or you'll know firsthand anytime anything happens, anytime the travel T drops on a trip, like our Ghana trip. We're just waiting. We're waiting. I'm waiting for flight information. I'm tying the knot on everything. And soon as those flights are available, I will be pulling the trigger on it and ready to go. So I just also wanted to show you what the trip page looks like. This is where you can go. You can also get there from, if you join the group, you can get to this trip page. This is what the trip looks like. This is how you get on the VIP list. This is the Experience Ghana History, Heritage, and Wildlife Safari Tours. It's 9 days. We're starting in Accra. We'll be going to several regions of the country. The dates are there. Once you see the trip, you can also scroll and see the highlights of the trip. Be sure to sign up so you can become a VIP, and then you'll be first to know when the trip is released for booking. So once you become a VIP, you will be the first, because spots are limited, because we want to make sure that the trip is small enough so that it has that intimate feel. We don't want it to lose that intimate feel. We don't want it to be a crowded trip, because this is more of a cultural type trip. So we're going to be touring several areas of Ghana. So we'll be experiencing a lot. This is an immersive trip. So you can also find information on the trip by visiting my website, which is www.sillatravel.com. That's what the website looks like. It's just sillatravel.com, www. And there's a slider. It's got several images there. This is the main image for my website: experiential travel, personalized travel experiences, and end-to-end travel design. You can also click and get a discovery call. That is complimentary. You can click that link and get on my calendar if you've got any type of questions. There's no charge for that. So this is my website, and once you scroll down, you can also see how to work with me. You'll see my picture where I help you live the dream through travel. And as you see, I go live every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Then you'll see the trip. This is another way you can get to the trip. And if you just click on that, it will take you to the trip page. And that's one way. Another way is by the Scylla Travel Facebook page. Okay, there we go. You can join the group there, and from right there, and you will you'll be able to get to the group. And then I will be adding more information on the trip. I did, let's see, a post on, I don't see it right now. If it's not there, I'll go back and put it there. But I know I posted the trip in the group. So if you go to the group page, then you'll be able to see it. But like I said, this is how to work with me. This is the group. Let me go back to the group. Come on, there we go. Immersive travel experiences and adventures for travel lovers. So the trip is there. Join the group. Answer the questions, and then you'll become a part of the conversation. You'll be the first to know anything about that trip or any other experiential or immersive type trips that we have coming up. So how to work with me is, like I said, you just get a courtesy discovery call. You book that. I showed it to you on my website. You book that discovery call and you get to work with me directly. You just get on my calendar, right? Go to the website. That's the link to get on the email list. There, but the other links are book a courtesy call with me. And that's how you can work with me because I don't just do groups. I work with families, like multi-generational families maybe. um, I work with, small family units. I work with singles, and I work with couples who want to take experiential trips. So just get on my calendar. Let's have a discussion about 2021 travel and join the group and become a part of the conversation. And if you want to know about that Ghana trip or any safari or anything else, uh, any other experiential or immersive trip, because those are the kinds of trips that I'm doing, make sure that you are part of the group. I don't want you to miss out on the travel tea when it drops. So, you hear that? Somebody is at the door. You hear the doorbell? That's on my mobile device. Now the internet is working. Okay. So, I just want to say, guys, that thank you for tuning in. If you've got any comments, put your comments and your questions in the comments, and I'm taking questions. Anybody have any comments, any questions that they'd like to ask? If you have any later on during the replay, just type #replay, um, and then I will answer them. I will get back with you. Remember now, it's all about you. It's all about your trip. It's all about where you have always wanted to visit. It's all about you and your trip. It's all about you and your dream. It's all about you and your life and how to make it better, how to connect with your world and your environment. It's all about you and how to have a life. Our children are young only so long, then the next thing you know, they're all adults. So, hit me up. If you want to travel, if you got a trip idea, let me know. Hit me up. Just email me. You can even email me at scyllatravel.com. Excuse me, agent at scyllatravel.com. So, let's see. There you go. There's the marquee. You see all my contact information right there. Reach me at www.scyllatravel.com, agent at scyllatravel.com, and get on my calendar. Or you could just DM me. Old fashioned DMing will always work. So remember, this is Priscilla with scyllatravel.com, and I'm signing off. And I hope that you really enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Bye bye.